David looks down over the hole, and Cobalt Lightning stops selling T-shirts, and they gather around the hole. This is where Long Shen lives, in there. So we're gonna go.
Who's Long Shen?
Long Shen, yeah, our master Long Shen.
Oh yeah.
This is where he lives. We're gonna see if he's awake or what's going on. Boys, and they grab hands and they all jump in together at the same time. So Yama.
That was honestly kind of anticlimactic.
Are you kidding me? He exploded. That's awesome.
Well, that's awesome. I just thought he would last a little longer. Like, what was that? 4 rounds? That's, 30 seconds?
I mean, battle time takes a whole lot longer than normal time. If you think about it.
Well,
the adrenaline's... We're basically experiencing time in slow motion.
I guess so.
Don't you dare! Don't you say anything about slow motion. You're going to confuse the people about the continuity of time and space.
I mean, I have an intelligence of 5, man. I'm already confused.
You know what? Whatever.
Am I the only one here that can, possibly comprehend it?
Potentially. Potentially. Well, here's the thing. David is making a dumb assertion that being in combat is experiencing time in slow motion. And Malachite, being a literal chronomancer, literally is like, no, that's not how time works. Shut up, past me. And you're like, wait, what? Because chronomancy is still foreign to you, but you still have a better concept of magic than David does. In a few moments later, Cobalt Lightning emerges from the puddle. So, there's, he's down there, but he's different. Rocco, do you have the words for this? And then Rocco's like, weird. Thunk's like, Thunk! And Rocco's like, yeah, it's weird. It's like he's not his normal flesh and scale self. There's it's kind of hard and metal thing around him, or where I think he would be. He doesn't have a form. Malachite steps into the holy spring and says, yes, well, Long Shen is one of the great beasts that we have come to gather so that we can defeat the Trask. And now we have to go down there and awaken him, and so that we can take him and fulfill our duty and protect the world from the Trask.
Already.
Prince Dave is like, word, and he cannonballs in.
Here's in a half shell to the power splash.
Oh, you follow him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
coming in.
We're
all 3 of you? Okay, everyone is in.
Why not?
Okay, cool. Everyone but
That's
Malachite.
what we're here for.
I'm down to go for a swim. I can hold my breath for an hour.
Okay, cool. I actually didn't envision everyone joining in for this bit, but that's dope. I love it. I love it. Cool. I love it when things are a little funky. So you guys all drift down into this watery cove, and you see curled up like a snake at rest is this long mechanical dragon. And David swims fast up forward to it and kind of
if my father sees this, he's gonna bust a nut.
You can't talk. You can talk. Wait. How does water affect turtles?
I can hold my breath for up to an hour.
Okay, cool. Okay, David.
I can hold mine indefinitely.
As well, air genasi?
Yep.
That's sick!
I'm
As
the
long
only
as I'm
one
not
that's gonna have
incapacitated.
issue.
I mean, also David. David's also gonna have issues.
Right.
But David is fast swimming up to the dragon, and he kind of floats there for a minute, and you can kind of visually see that he's trying to reach out to the dragon with his mind. And he reaches his hand out and tries to do the How to Train Your Dragon touches on the nose thing. And he kind of reaches and then and his face turns blue and he just swims up and just scrambly swims up to the top.
Can I surround him in air or something?
I don't think you have a spell for that.
I don't know.
Unless you
Is
can
there a spell for that?
I mean, there is the spell called water breathing, and there's also certain magical items that can give you a bubble, but I don't think you have either of those.
I have gust. I don't know what that does.
Gust would...
It's just a 60-foot wind push.
Yeah, Gust would just shove the water at him at this point.
I can boil the water around us, but I don't think that's
Please
helpful.
don't.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah, don't
I
do
mean,
that.
you underwater, like, Skortch, you're underwater, and there are bubbles already happening above you. You are slightly boiling the water around above you.
No, at least it's not intensely.
But Skorch, you are fast running out of air, and you also have to scramble up to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Now it's just Ken and Howle in the catacomb underwater with the sleeping metal dragon. What do either of
I'm
you
gonna
do?
go ahead and assume I can't talk.
Okay, I kind of, like, give signal to Howle, like, nudge my head over in the direction of the dragon, saying, let's go check it out, you know? And I start to swim over there.
I follow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, it's got these dope horns that are like, it's like a classical Chinese dragon. It's a deep blue, and it's got long wavy whiskers that sway peacefully in the water. There are some aquatic plant life that definitely it looks like it has suffered because there hasn't been a lot of light for a while, courtesy of Yama's butt. So you were floating underwater before this, like at the head of this dragon. What do? You have to wake it up somehow or something.
I'm gonna touch it.
You would touch it?
I'm gonna touch it.
Ken's gonna touch it?
I'm gonna touch it.
You gonna touch the butt?
I'm gonna poke it on the nose.
So yeah, you reach out with your turtle hand and you poke its nose, and suddenly your mind is subsumed in a black void, and before you stands a luminous, long Chinese blue dragon, and it speaks to you. Howle, you just see Ken's eyes roll back in his head, and you have no idea what's going on.
Is it safe for me to carry him back to the surface?
He is like 400 pounds. You cannot carry him.
This is probably
Oh, that's
true.
a good point. Yeah, my strength is like ass.
His shell is only 1/3 of his weight, and it's. Like
I will keep watch over him.
Cool. You like swim up to him and you like do the waving your hand over his eyes, like, "Hey, hello." Inside Ken's mind, the dragon speaks and he says, "Who are you?"
Hi. Who are you?
My name is Longshin.
Well, Longshin, it is good to meet you. I'm Ken, son of
Okay.
Coral.
Son of Coral. Ken, son of Coral. Where am I, Ken, son of Coral?
You are about 15 feet below the surface of the temple.
I fell
But
asleep.
I think we're in my mind, or yours.
I fell asleep in the sacred spring a long, long time ago after I helped the elves and the dwarves defeat the Trask. Am I still where I was?
You are?
I don't feel like myself.
But you are as you'll ever be. What do you mean?
I mean, my body feels different. And it's not weird. I feel as though I've agreed to it, but I don't remember what I've agreed to. Can you describe me?
Well, you are, as my father would call it, a magnificent, beautiful, long blue dragon with no wings, but 4 feet and very long whiskers? Or, they're not whiskers, it's almost like a mustache.
Yes.
You're rocking it, though. You're rocking it. It looks good.
Yes. I can extend my will through it, but it feels different, colder, harder, and I used to have scales and flesh. This doesn't feel like scales and flesh.
No, this is... I'm pretty sure it's metal.
Metal.
Iron, steel, silver, some kind of metal, I don't know, tungsten, aluminum. No, definitely not aluminum. You're not nearly that flexible.
I think I'm ready to wake up.
Well then, up and at her. Come on, let's go get some breakfast, I guess?
You need to wake up first, and you need to call my name. And then I will awaken. Yes, that is...
I
Yes.
think I can do that. What do? Just pinch myself to get out of here, or tap my shoes 3 times, and...
Go, and then you wake up.
Okay, hey, how's it going, dude?
You, passed out for a minute.
Yeah, sorry, the dragon was talking to me. So,
It was.
yeah, so I'm gonna wake it up now, and I shout out, Long Shen!